everybody, and welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be looking at a conspiracy theory. Something that is probably going to happen. So, yeah, something kind of big happened to the Age of Sigmar range yesterday. We're going to have a look at it. Yesterday, there was a little bit of an update on the old Warhammer store for the Age of Sigmar range. And that update involves around the Duradan, the dwarfs, the element of the army which I have been keep saying that is probably not going to survive. And, well, it would appear that is exactly what has happened. So yesterday, when the pre-orders and everything else went up, and at the weekend, at some point yesterday, all of the dwarfs for the Cities of Sigmar army disappeared off the shelves for the army. They are not here, everybody. They are gone, which is a bit of a shame. Because one, I was buying those models for my Warhammer the Old World army, and two, yeah, they're here. So, now, I will say that if you look at the points update and everything else for Cities of Sigmar, and there is another video up on the channel right now, blah, 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 they have got points. So if you do have your models and you still have your dwarfs for Cities of Sigmar from 2nd, 3rd editions, you still have points for them and you can still use them. Now, what does this mean, right? What does this mean? Right, here we go, right? Obviously, this means that the dwarf pre-orders for the old world are probably very, very soon. They have been removed. They're probably going to be within the next couple of weeks. I would imagine that once Age of Sigmar 4th edition is out, the next sort of big major release that we'll have is either 40k Codex, and then we'll have the dwarfs for the old world. And then they'll all come back repackaged with square bases in new boxes for the old world, okay? And the units I'm talking about are the Hammerers and the Longbeards, the Iron Drakes and the Iron Breakers kit, as well as some of the heroes. The Rune Lord, which I have on my shelf, the King on the Oathstone, which we know we're getting a new model for, and the Cogsmith, okay? So the heroes and the gyrocopters and all of that kind of stuff, they've all gone. What does this mean for the future of Cities of Sigmar when it comes to the Dwarden? Well, it's probably 100% confirmed, literally, as I've been saying in pretty much every video that I've talked about this, that they are not going to be in the Battle Tome in 4th edition. The Dark Elves, the Dark Aleph, however you want to call them, will be, because they are a legacy army in the old world and are probably not getting any major releases. But the Dwarden, we expected that. Now, some of the Empire things are still there. Some, but not all. But if you look at the Empire things that are still in the book and are still being sold, they are part of the army that are part of the army, the Empire army, that are not really in that timeline at that point. So Battle Mages, the Hurricanums, and all of these crazy things that come from the colleges of magic are not being removed because they are not in the current timeline that the old world is set in, because Treclis hasn't met up with the Empire and founded the colleges of magic. So they're not there because they don't exist in the game right now. But things like the Steam Tank and the Griffin are, and they are in the old world books, which are on my shelf behind me. What does that mean for them? Well, I will fully imagine that when it comes to the Empire getting released and the Cities of Sigmar army book being updated for 4th edition, that we will see that the Griffin and the Steam Tank also being removed, because I have a feeling, a sneaky feeling, that the Steam Tank will be updated to a new kit and the Griffin will just go back to the old world and we'll get something else in its place. Probably another Chimera type creature that we already have. But the dwarfs, the Dwarden, the dwarfs, they're gone. They're gone. Now, what are we going to get? Well, we don't know, but I would imagine we'll probably either get some more humans, or I'm hoping we do get a little bit of dwarfness, because the Dwarvins and the humans, it's a classic archetype. They do work alongside each other. But yeah, it's a big one. It's a weird one. This is 100% confirmation that this is going to happen. So yeah, I don't know how as a Cities of Sigmar player, I only really mostly play the human side. I'm excited the fact that the dwarf pre-orders for the old world will be coming very soon. So yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. You know, it's kind of sneakily how they did it. They just got removed. There was no article. There was no, these things are being removed from the game. Nothing. So yeah, but the reason why is obviously because we know they are going to the old world, and the pre-order is imminent. You know, it's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so that's the video, everybody. It's the conspiracy. No rumors, no fangled stuff about what's coming to replace them. Just roughly knowing that we know that they've been removed from the web store, and yeah, and this is all coming. All right, so. If you like what I do, please like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, and check out my members and Patreons. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video, people. Tomorrow is a big one.